coming a little closer, and she spent that critical charm that she needed to make that bush cheese work.
Ooh, and
Ash arrow.
enchanted crystal arrow flies past the entire team. But now Syndra goes ahead. She gets charmed and at least gets the kill on Ari. We're gonna say Ivern gets the kill on Syndra afterwards. It's just complete total pandemonium. Olaf is going in on Zyra. He goes ahead and gets that kill. He's turning around. He's going after Gangplank, but Gangplank isn't able to actually do it. Ash goes ahead and takes down Olaf. It was what, a 2-3?
Two
Yeah, two to three team fight situation, and it looks like the Legends 27 should be able to break this base open after that team fight.
They are just needing a couple seconds to knock this turret down, and the line of defense falls in not just one lane, but two lanes as they're able to get so much off this. Ivern could be engaged on, and that's his life that is forfeited because he did not run away fast enough.
And Ari comes back, she revives and immediately charms the Ashe. Caitlyn goes ahead and gets the final kill on that. But let's see if Gangplank is able to actually get the top inhib. Now he's running for his life to see if he can't make it out of a impossibly dangerous situation for him. Elise comes through and throws a cocoon after he flashes, and he's able to get away with his Baron buff still intact.
The fact that they ended up picking that Ashe, just like Ivern did moments before, she overstayed a little while longer and underestimated her opponents. In this case, it was the Ahri. Even when an Ahri is behind, she still has so much damage that has to be respected by the enemies.
Right. And it looks like while all of that was happening and Legends 27 was retreating to their base, they decided to stop off at the dragon pit, pick up a nice little dragon buff, earth or mountain dragon buff, and now they are one step away from holding all the pieces of Exodia.
Absolutely. The Legend 27 is currently at a 12k gold lead. That is phenomenal. They are over 25% of the earnings greater than that of the opposing team. This is making it so very hard for Final Light Gaming to pull anything off of this, especially with the gold difference being, if I'm looking at this correctly, down in every single position.
Oh, and the Ashe, long distance Ashe arrow hits Ari, but it's not enough. Thanks to Lulu, she's able to cast Wild Growth on Ari and get her grown up as much as she possibly can. All that help was enough to save her, but it looks like now the Legends 27 are going to go ahead and push that bot lane out. Super minions are pushed in top. Caitlyn tries to throw down a trap line to keep people from doing anything too crazy. Ivern goes ahead and tries to throw Daisy out, but
bursted down by the enemy team. When your main source of in-fight team CC is so easily controlled by your opponent, you have to put a lot of worry into this.
And Ari lands the charm and ends up getting Elise killed and taken down. Looks like they're jumping to Syndra, but Syndra flashes out. Olaf is trying his best to get in there and do as much damage as he possibly can. Zyra takes the Caitlyn ult to the face to make sure his team stays alive, but Syndra gets caught again with the charm. Ari's moving through the team. She's going one-on-one against Ashe. Ashe unfortunately misses her enchanted crystal arrow, but Gangplank is coming through, trying to do his best. He takes down Lulu, but Ivern's able to take him down afterwards. It doesn't take much to get these guys at this point. They have less than 300 HP. Ashe decides to back off after all of that, and here we are. It looks like Final Light Gaming has not given up yet. They did everything they could to keep that inhib from going down. They knew what it meant if it went down. So,
when we look at the base, there is actually only one Nexus turret remaining for Final Light Gaming because of these super minions and this push that the Legends have been getting so long. They have just been whittling down the defenses, especially those around the crucial Nexus, and are in a position to win if they get a single team fight victory.
Right. And I think at this point it's going to come in the next fight. It doesn't look like Final Light Gaming was actually able to get any towers on their part. So, but even then, that would mean that there might be another team fight before they would be able to win. I think we're starting to get to the point where we are 1 or 2 team fights away from seeing a winner of this current game.
If there's one thing I've learned is that in order to win the game, you can lose so many team fights in a row, but if you get one win at the right time, you can push so much off of it. Unfortunately for the Final Light Gaming, in this instance, the right time is very late in the game when everyone has already completed their full builds, something that is going to be very difficult for them to reach with the Legends 27 rushing down Baron and it falling at such a fast rate.
Okay, everyone's kind of maneuvering around Baron right now. It looks like Legends 27 decide to back off of Baron. They're going after Ivern right now. Ivern has his Guardian Angel, so this might not necessarily be a good idea, but they do catch him, and now they do go after him. Olaf immediately jumps to Syndra after getting hit with the Ivern Q, but after taking her down, he gets taken down. Syndra's still alive, apparently.
There was an attempt on the Syndra with a charm by the Ahri, but it did not have the correct range. The setup that these teams are doing is incredible, and that GP shows his late game burst potential equal to that of an assassin, able to crit out several of those members from Final Light Gaming, getting that next inhib, pushing the waves, and it seems like this is going to be it for Final Light Gaming. The Legends 27 are taking Game 2 in a spectacular fashion, and only one turret has been taken by Final Light. Plus, there is a 12k gold lead.
Yes. I'm going to say, and that definitely showed itself towards the end of that last game. I'm going to say the Legends 27 decided, they made a pretty substantial comeback here by apparently banning out the Graves. The entire dynamic of the game changed. Ivern only went 3-7-10 as opposed to last game when he went 9-0-7. So completely, it was a good move for them to have canceled out Graves in a situation like this. Gangplank was definitely useful, but a lot of the power for the team ended up coming from Syndra. I'm gonna say they protected her as much as they could, and because they were able to do that, that definitely made her job a lot easier than it actually could have been had they not been looking out for her. Especially with Ashe throwing her ults down and Elise throwing her cocoons down, it just became pretty much a well-expected kill once people were initially hit with that stunned CC.
Absolutely, and the Syndra is an amazing counterpick that we saw to that Ivern, able to control his own ult and throw it back to damage his team. Overall, with the early pressure that was gotten by the Elise, the Syndra just took full advantage of that and snowballed so much, taking so many advantages as the game progressed. And with the extra CC and engage potential of the Ashe, they were able to quickly end up resolving this game. 35 minutes, it wasn't particularly short, but it was a very decisive victory with only one tower able to be grabbed by Final Light Gaming. That is one objective to the 13 on top of the Nexus plus the Nexus and inhibs that were taken by the Legend 27. Final Light is really going to have to step back and chill before this next match comes up.
Right, and with that, we are going to go ahead and take another small intermission. Again, we're going to go ahead and get this room loaded up. Right now, the series is tied 1-1. This next match will be the decisive match between the Legends 27 and Final Light Gaming. So, come back because real crazy things might happen. So, we'll see you in a few.
Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Go until you're out of sight and you're out of my mind. Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Floating as the river flows, easy as it goes to the ocean. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never tried. Secrets in your eyes. You go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart, breaks my heart.